Toronto parking issues. Group members Rujbin, Birjan, and Nadia. Why we choose the topic of Toronto parking issues? Because Toronto is a city that is constantly growing and developing, and with it various problems are growing, of the which is parking problems.
Hello everyone, this is Birjan speaking. I would like to talk about today our topic Toronto parking issue. What kind of parking issue are in Toronto? Parking issue in Toronto can be summarized as follows. Limited parking spaces with rapidly increasing population and number of vehicles. There is a shortage of available parking spaces. Illegal parking drivers tendency to park illegally and disobey traffic rules due to limited parking spaces. School and workplace parking problems. Insufficient parking areas of schools, workplaces, and hospitals cause parking problems in the surrounding areas. Unsafe parking areas, unsafe parking on streets and plazas is a cause for concern for vehicle owners. High parking fees in the city center put a strain on the budgets of vehicle owners. Parking fines, the high and frequent enforcement of fines for illegal parking creates an additional financial burden on drivers. Disabled parking problems, insufficiency of disabled parking areas and the use of these areas by people other than disabled people from time to time. What do you think is the biggest parking issue in Toronto?
Hello everyone, my name is Nadia. I want to talk about some solution parking problem in Toronto. Solution to solve parking issues. First, underground car parks. Building underground car parks on the lower floors of existing buildings or on empty lands can enable more efficient use of existing areas. Second, improving public transportation. Expanding and improving the public transportation network can encourage people to choose public transportation instead of using their cars. Third, bicycle paths and pedestrian paths. By widening and improving bicycle paths and pedestrian paths, people can be encouraged to choose to travel by bicycle or walking instead of driving. 4. Special parking areas for delivery. Creating special parking area for delivery. Companies can ensure that delivery vehicle can parking without any problem. 5. Flexibility in paid parking lots. Adopting a more fair and flexible policy in parking fees can reduce the cost burden of drivers. 6. Digital parking lot management. Ensuring that empty parking spaces are easily found by using smart parking management systems can reduce traffic and parking problems. 7. Environmental regulation. More stringent environmental regulations can ensure more efficient use of parking areas and less damage to the environment. 8. Attention to disabled parking areas. Increasing the number of disabled parking areas and ensuring that these areas are used only by disabled people. Finally, do you think that these solutions are suitable to help solve your parking issues?
Paying and disputing a parking violation in Toronto. Paying and disputing and parking violation in Toronto is now faster, easier, and more convenient. You can pay or have your violation reviewed with leaving your home. Let's find out more. You got parking violation in Toronto. What now? You have two options. You can pay the violation or request a review. Want to pay? Use the city's online look up the view and pay your violation by credit card in a few simple steps. Just have your license plate or parking violation number. And making a payment is quick, easy, and available. Through our website 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can also pay in person at accessible location around the city or by mail. Don't agree with your parking violation? The city will review it, meaning you'll get a faster result, won't have to wait months for a court date. You can use the website to quickly and easily submit your dispute for review. Or you can visit an office to have your dispute reviewed in person. You can even book an appointment online ahead of time. Not satisfied with the result of your review, you may request a second independent review of your parking violation, which will be final. You can learn more about this faster, easier, and more convenient process on the city website at toronto.ca/apps. Have you or anyone you know paid a parking ticket in Toronto?
Okay, guys, now our question. How many items did Virgin list reading the parking issue in Toronto? And what was the last one?
Our presentation ends here. Thanks for watching. Does anyone have any question?